What's going on YouTube? The king of Let's Plays here, and today we're going to be joining back, or should say you'll be joining me for my NFL head coach Let's Play of the Buffalo Bills. And when we last left off, I made a grave mistake. I went ahead and skimmed ahead, and I did not hire a defensive coordinator. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that by hiring this man, Mr. Dick Jerome, who, let's be honest, I took his spot as head coach, but, you know, we had a side deal where I'll just step in as head coach and he becomes my defense coordinator, which is great because he runs the 4-3. Let's talk about that strategy. Puts the best players and lifts them, brings them to a win. I love it. I love it. Let's talk about that work ethic. Always a combination of game plan, scouting, and practice. How much of each depends on the opponent. He is more focused and ready. So what I want to see is what he knows about the defensive line, linebackers, and let's see. I like what I hear. He wants $2.4 million because, you know, we stole all his money. Let's think of something closer to this, though. Let's see if he'll take it. Oh, he's just badass. Okay. No wonder his price is so high. Let's see if he'll take it that low. Oh, look at that. You got me back, coach. Now let's go win us a Super Bowl. Oh, I agree. So Dick Jerome is now our defensive coordinator. And I must say that takes care of the coaching staff. Hopefully I can keep him for another 2 years after this one before he becomes a head coach somewhere else. I'll have to keep my relationship with him very high throughout the season. But next we got to talk about the players that I need to sign. I went ahead and did that kind of off screen, the agreement. Oh, what the heck is this? I'm perfectly fine. I should have changed this. We have a couple of players that I need to re-sign, like Mr. Clement, and I think another tackle or something like that. I'll go look ahead and see what it is. So here we go. I got two players that I must re-sign. Snowball. He is not that good in this game, as you know. He doesn't get sacks unless you flip him to the other side of the field, which is what we're gonna do after I re-sign him. So the two players I gotta do is Clement and Snowball. So let's go to reassign players right quick. This episode is gonna be me primarily signing and trading a lot of people, trying to get ready for that draft. The draft that should be the next episode, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the things you gotta do in order to, you know, be great. So let's see, at the cornerback position we have Mr. Nate Clemens, who starts off at 81 overall. He's already one of the best corners in the league, so we're gonna go ahead and give him whatever the heck he wants. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be a lot. 25 million. Let's see if we can get that to 25 million even, just so, you know, give me a little bit of money, please. 25 million even, 16 million bank. That's a fair deal. We'll accept. Perfect. So we got our Hall of Fame, future Hall of Famer at this rate, cornerback at 26 years old. We got him on the roster. Now let's go get the defensive end that's showing some promise, who may be falling off with age. Hopefully he wants like 5 to 10 million. 8 for 4 years. If we can get it down to 8, I'll take it. Yeah, let's see how much that would do. Now give me 39 million cap. Hopefully he'll take it. I didn't expect to be making a deal with you, but let's see what my client thinks. Oh no, he is a free agent. I did not notice that. Well, just okay. So he didn't want it straight up. Well, we may have failed that goal as well. Man, I'm just failing goals. This guy, he will not be getting a new contract. He's 65 years old, clearly on the decline, and Everett is coming in who's already better than him. So there's no reason for us to give him any more money. Likewise with Eric Moulds, with 2 years, 7.8 million. I'm going to be looking to trade him for either a first round or a second round pick if I can do it. Another person that might want to re-sign is Josh Reed here. I am going to approach him. He wants $5 million for 5 years. Sounds like a good deal. So We now have Lee Evans and Josh Reed as our number 1, number 2 at the moment, because I do not see a future with Eric Moulds with this holdout. Halfbacks, everybody's fine. Quarterbacks, everybody's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to another re-sign period, and now hopefully I'll get a agent call back pretty soon to tell me, oh yeah, we want to take this deal. And if he says no, then I got one more re-sign period where I can at least come to his demands and get him signed, unlike with the Clowney situation, which I'm very upset about. I really am. I feel like we got fleeced, and it's all Bill O'Brien's fault because he's too damn stubborn, thinks he knows the world, and everyone. Oh, Campbell's not? Well, he is kind of old. I don't think I need him. Hey, Gundy. He's my coach. I love that joke. I'm thinking about getting the center again, but at the same time, he's kind of up there in age, and once when they hit 28, 29 years old, they start having a decline. And I don't want to have a line where it's just complete collapse all around, because I'm going to have a young quarterback, and it just doesn't do me any good to have them put out there and be hurt. Jefferson, 6'1", 24 years old. You know what? If I could re-sign you for a 2-year deal. You know what? Now, how about this? I'll do 2 years. You're 24 years old. Got a little bit of promise in you. Alright, then we'll move on to the out. Ooh, that's not good. Jeff Posey, he wants more money. This probably is his last year in the NFL, so I can understand that. He will also be looking to be traded. Thank goodness Wonder Fletcher doesn't feel unappreciated, nor does T.O. Spikes. We also have Chowder. I did not know that. Crowell. Alright. Everyone's fine on that end. Troy Vincent, I am also looking to trade. If I can get rid of those 4 people, that would do me a huge favor. Malloy as well. He's had his time in the sun, but I'm going to go ahead and re-sign him. No, not for that dang much. We're going to do a 1-year deal. And now with him re-signed, we can kind of try and ship him off somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to cut him, actually. Straight up cut him, because he sucks. Those of y'all that don't believe me, watch this. I am going to let him go. I understand, but it does not change my mind. I will not lose games due to my kicker. So let's go ahead and go to agent callback. Hopefully the GM doesn't step in and sign people, which he doesn't, thank goodness. I've had so many games where the GM was just like, oh, you forgot to sign this guy. I'm like, I don't want to sign them on purpose. Alright, let's get to this agent callback. We decided to say yes. Oh, look at that. He took our deal. He loves Buffalo for some strange reason. Might be because of the cold, might be because he's a heartless, soulless man, but it doesn't matter. He's on our team. Alright, so let's go ahead and send forward past the resign, because I think I resigned everyone. Let's go to management meeting. Hopefully no one else gets re-signed with the Super Sim. Alright, it doesn't have. I don't know why I'm so scared about that, because it's like, yeah, you can have 40 million in cap, and then one day the guy signs 17 people to monster deals, and you're all out of money, and you're like, why? I saved this money on purpose. But let's go ahead and talk to the owner, Mr. Walker here. Reviewed the weekly goals and make sure you sign the players that want it back after this week. Any unsigned players will become free agencies. Thank you for the reminder. I understand. The deadline to submit qualifying offers this week. After this, we can no longer make open offers on RFAS on other teams. I also thank you for the reminder. Alright, so I think the combine is this week, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to our staff and get players that they want to scout and say yay or nay to them, depending on, if they're good players or not. And let's see who they want to pick. Alright, so we're always going to start off, hey man, how you doing? Welcome to the meeting. But we're going to go ahead and start off with our linebackers coach. He wants to look up Kai Farham. Farham? Either way, I don't know about that one, dude. I'm going to have to disagree. He sounds like he does not know how to play, because I don't even know if Wharton, I do know. Mark him down. He turned out to be a big bust in real life, but he was a good player. Mr. Page, I know him. Yeah, you can mark him down. Scott Dukem. You know that name, Duken. I don't know why I'm saying Do and it's Duncan. We're gonna mark him down because I messed up his name. I love it. Tight end. We're gonna look up Daniel Fells. Mark him down. He's not as good as Owen Daniels, but I'll take him. I think we should watch him at the combine. I don't know who this guy is, but we'll take him. I trust you. You look for big body people. He sees the tall people as a good wide receiver. I love it. Let's mark him down. At a running back position, Julius Norwood. He's a solid H-back. Don't know who Norwood is, but I'm gonna trust you, Eric. You know, I can't make you upset. You're the best running back coach in the league. So that's everybody that they want to scout. Alright, so let's go ahead and move forward past it and go to our scouting meeting, pre-combine meeting, I'm sorry. For those of you that are wondering, like, yeah, I'll fool around with the playbook. I'll probably do that off screen so that I can save time and get to the draft. Because I still got to sign some key notable people and then trade them away once when I get the first opportunity. So I like to take care of this, so I'm going to scout the people. Oh, he did it. Never mind. I keep making mistakes, man. Oh, that's not good, but we'll have to deal with it. Alright, so we'll send past the combine. We'll go to our first signing period, because I don't think the manager needs me at the moment. I mean, the owner needs me at the moment. Perfect. Didn't sign anybody, so now I can sign exactly who I want, and then I can trade whoever I want later. Alright, let's get ahead and get into this. Yeah, I already know how that works. Let's go to roster. Let's go to salary cap. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a good wide receiver. So let's go to free agency. There's Peerless Price. Who else is good? Troy Edwards. He's kind of old though. Ooh, we don't have any good people in this class? Wow, we really don't. Oh, that's not good. We may have to bend to Mr. Eric Moe's demands. Do we have any good running backs? Matter of fact, let me do this by overall. There we go. We got Jesse Chapman. I don't know how good he is. We got Richie Anderson, the old man. Jesus, he's old. And Hurst is old. Griffin is old. Anthony Davis, Livens. That's the best we got. Wow. Man, this class is awful. This dude is pretty good, but he is old. I may have to come back and scout him to see how much better he is. Dreesen. Okay. Let's check out the defensive ends. We got Brock here. I want to get him so bad just because his last name is Brock. Oh, man. Johnson and Oval Street. Who else we got? Ooh, Kelly Greggs. I thought he retired. He retired young. That's why I was like, I thought he retired. But anyway, Mr. Anthony Simmons, you know, good linebacker. He played until I think it was like 32. You know what? 6 for 3. I can do that. So we got him. Let's go to corners. Ooh, here's the game changer, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all probably seen it, me do it a couple of times throughout my series, but I always sign Mr. Wells here. And it doesn't matter what he wants. He can play all of the defensive backs positions, and he is one of the best at it. For such great reason, with him being 6'3", whatever it was, he can get stuff done. So we got Lance Schulter here. Who else? Brian Walker and Gibbs. They're not that good. Let's look at the kicking front. So we got Morton Anderson, the legend. Martin Gramatica as well. Nick Novak. Wow, and the young Nick Novak. Billy Gramatica. So you got him and his brother. I love it. We can have both of them on the same team. Punter wise, Andy Groom, Dick. No. That's all we need. Let's look at quarterbacks. Do we have any other good quarterbacks? We got Quincy, got Charlie Blanche, Anthony Wright, Jesse Palmer. No. George Kingsbury. Hey, Cliff Kingsbury. Well, he was still in the NFL. That's crazy. Man, I'm getting old. That's all I'm gonna pretty much sign at the moment. Let's change this to trade. You know what? No, I take that back. I am gonna sign one extra person, and that's just so I can get this trade done. Going to go to right guards, and I'm going to sign the best right guard that they possibly have, and there he is, Dan Neal. He was with the Colts. The Colts let him walk. Look at that, $14 million for 3 years. This dude is not going to be on our team come week 1, I promise y'all. We're going to pull a Clowney. Sign the man to a mega monster deal and just ship him out the building. We're going to go ahead and get to that post-combine meeting. We're going to make our first trade, and then we'll probably wrap up the episode here. I'm still trying to figure out if I should do longer episodes or should I keep them short and sweet. I'm on the mindset of keeping them short and sweet, but I also want to say thanks for everybody, commenting and say bring back the episodes and stuff like that. It really means a lot. I didn't know that the people still enjoyed this game as much as I did. Alright, so Duncan here, Scott Duncan, he has the leg to make 50-plus yard field goals. He kicks the ball exactly where he wants every time. So this dude from California, he's a pretty good kicker. I think I might want him. Fells, the center who rarely gets beaten by the rush. He does not offer max protection. That's not good. Stoles makes good decision on option routes, has good hands, runs off routes, also very good at double moves. He runs exactly as it's drawn up. Is one of the most precise route runners we've ever seen. Corners cannot press Stoles. He beats them better than anyone corner has ever seen. He can beat the coverage with his speed alone. Defenses cannot let them match up one-on-one with a safety. Stoles has an adequate vertical. And okay, so look, basically the boy out of Notre Dame is the guy to get. So we're going to look him over. Norwood, is very aware young player, has exceptional speed, one of the fastest players around. If he turns corner, it could be 6. Shows excellent lateral movement, mobility, as well as agile as it gets. You know what? I'll look this over in private. That's a lot of stuff to look over. But let's go ahead and look for some people to scout. What I want to scout is where are they? Them stupid, dirty birds, and well, they're not dirty, they're red. I'm sorry, bloody birds. And we're gonna look up Larry Fitzgerald. I think I can get him to come to the Buffalo Bills. And I know some of y'all are like, you're crazy. Yeah, I am, because I think I can do it. Another person I want to look up for is a running back. If I could find one. There we go. I don't think I can get LaDainian Tomlinson or Turner. Who else can I get? You know who I could get if he's in this game? Yep, we can get Brandon Jacobs. 77 overall. He'll be our power back for our short yardage situations. So I could probably get him. Who else can I get? For Taylor, no. Jets, Chris Martin, Blackhawks, no. Lions, Kevin Jones is all they have. Just trying to see who else I can get. The Rams, Steven Jackson is a monster in this game. Whew. But do I want to have a crowded backfield? I'll think about it. But alright, let's go ahead and get to that first trade so we can wrap up today's episode on a good note, instead of the last episode where I made the gravest mistake this game has ever seen by not hiring a defensive coordinator. You gotta have one, and luckily for me, I got the one of the good ones in Dick Jerome, so it all worked out. So let's go ahead and who should I look for? It's not where I go to make trades. This is where I go to make trades. Trade. We're going to trade with the Cardinals, and we are going to look for one player only. Mr. Larry Fitzgerald, you shall be traded. We're trading our right guard. Well, not our right guard, but a right guard. We're going to trade Troy Vincent. We are also going to trade, where's the wide receiver? We're going to give you Eric Moulds as well, just because, no hard feelings. So let's see what this does. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He agreed. We have a Larry Fitzgerald on our team. That is great. Next thing I'm going to probably look for is a top 5 draft pick. At 5 and 11, we did get a high pick, but I don't think we got like a top pick. So let's see who in this class gets a top 5 pick. I don't want to trade with the Jets, even though I know they pick ahead of me. No, I think the Saints this year had like a high pick. They do, but I can't trade with them because they have 55 players on their roster, which sucks. We're gonna have to end that conversation. I know the Texans have the number 1 overall pick, but I'm not looking for the number 1 overall pick. The San Francisco 49ers, I think y'all are up there. Yeah, y'all can. You got the 6th pick, okay. Let's select a player to give to you. Look at that. Larry Fitzgerald took his number as well. That is bad, man. That's horrible. Let's get rid of Malloy. Let's select a player. Let's get rid of Posey, and let's select a 2nd round draft pick for this first. Look at that. He agreed. I think that about does it. So in this episode, we are still not done with the trading. We are not done. I have the itch to trade some more. This is awful. I think the Green Bay Packers also have a top 5 or top 10 pick. They do. They have a top 5 pick. So let's select 2 players that we can ship off right quick. Don't want to ship off London Fletcher. Before he gets that decline, I have to say, let's get rid of him. Gosh, that sucks, but I gotta get rid of him. You know what? Let's see if we can take Simmons as well. Let's select a draft pick. Select that 3rd, and let's see what they do. Ooh, is that supposed to be a joke? I think this guy is a lot smarter than I give him credit for. Alright, so we're going to have to give up another player. But who do we give up? You know what? We'll give up the 33-year-old right guard. Let's see if he'll accept. Yes. This trade will result in them having maximum player. Oh, I need to take a player. Okay. So let's see. We'll take your worst player. Rob Davis. The ageless wonder Rob Davis is still in the NFL. That's crazy. Yes. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I have now done it. I have 3, count them, 3 first round picks in their first top 10, I believe. Oh, that's crazy. This is life. Let's look at that. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 first round picks. Count it, ladies and gentlemen. We got the 5th overall pick. We have the 6th overall pick. We have the 8th overall pick. Yeah, we don't got nothing else in the other later rounds, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's good. That's so good. But we're going to wrap up today's episode here on this exciting note. I'm going to be doing some off-screen trading, and I'll probably bring it up on the next episode as we head into the draft. If y'all have some suggestions or things that you think I should do for the draft, let me know in the comment section. I try to reply to stuff very, very quickly. I do take class, and I don't always have the most free time, but when I do try to reply. So either way, it means a lot for y'all to watch, and I enjoy it. Hopefully y'all do too. I'll see y'all later, and go Bills.